A lot of people think December 7th is the end of everything. But depending on your situation, you may still have options to change your Medicare plan after AEP. Today, I'll show you what you can still do, what you can't, and the rules that catch people off guard every year. And if you like clear Medicare guidance, make sure to subscribe. New videos every Tuesday and Friday. Now let's start with what December 7th actually locks in. When AEP ends on December 7th, the decisions you made usually lock in and start January 1. But that doesn't mean every window closes for the year. There are still situations where you can switch depending on your plan type. This is where people get tripped up. Medicare has multiple timelines, not one. Now let's talk about the window most people never use. If you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, also known as Medicare Part C, you get the Medicare Advantage open enrollment period from January 1st to the end of March. During that time, you can switch to another Advantage plan or go back to original Medicare. This period is called the MAOEP. It gives people a chance to fix something they didn't notice during the fall. You get only one change, so choose carefully. Here's why this matters. People often realize in January that a doctor or medication changed, and this is their chance to correct it. Now let's separate Advantage rules from supplement rules because they do not work the same. Medicare supplements and Medigap mean the same thing. These plans don't follow AEP because they're not tied to Medicare's federal contract year. For example, Medicare Advantage and drug plans all renew every January, but Medicare supplements don't run on that schedule. You can apply for a supplement any time during the year. What changes after your initial window is underwriting. Some companies ask health questions. Others allow certain changes like downgrades without asking health questions. Your state rules also play a role. For example, some states like California and Oregon have additional guaranteed issue periods. This is the part most people overlook. Supplements follow their own system. Here's where it starts to make sense. Medigap has a separate enrollment window that most people don't know about. It begins when you're 65 and enrolled in Part B, and it lasts for 6 months. During this time, you have guaranteed issue, no health questions. This is the best time to choose a Medicare supplement because companies have to accept you. After the 6-month window closes, 2 things can affect your options. First, companies can use health questions to decide they will approve you. Second, some states have their own rules. For example, New York and Connecticut have year-round guaranteed issue, so people there can change Medigap plans anytime without medical questions. Other states follow different rules, and the company rules sit on top of those. Here's why this matters. People assume Medicare rules are the same everywhere, but Medigap is where state differences and company rules can change your options the most. Let me show you how this confusion plays out in real life. I talked to someone who had a Medicare supplement plan G. She was healthy, her costs were predictable, and she wanted to switch to plan N to save money. But she waited all the way until AEP because she thought that was the only time she could review or make changes. She didn't realize Medigap doesn't follow the AEP timeline at all. If you want to compare Medicare supplements, you don't need to wait for October or December. And depending on the company, some changes can be made without health questions, while others require underwriting. That part depends on the company and sometimes the state you're in. She could have reviewed her options months earlier instead of waiting until the last minute. The reality is, people tie every Medicare decision to AEP. And that mindset stops them from saving sooner or reviewing their options when it could have benefited them the most. Now let's separate what you can do after AEP based on the type of plan you have. Here's where things differ depending on the type of plan you have. If you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, you get the MAOEP from January through March. This window lets Advantage members make one more plan change early in the year. Special enrollment periods apply only to Advantage plans and drug plans. These cover life event situations like moving or losing coverage. Medigap works differently. Medicare supplements, also known as Medigap, have a 6-month open enrollment period when you turn 65 and have Part B. After that, companies use their own rules and some states follow their own guidelines. Your options depend on both. Here's why this matters. People try to apply Advantage rules to Medigap or Medigap rules to Advantage, and that's when they get stuck or lose options they didn't know they had. For example, some states require companies to offer certain Medigap plans to people under 65 on disability, while other states do not. Let's bring all of this together so you can see what's still possible after AEP. If you have a Medicare Advantage plan, you're not locked in after December 7th. You get another chance to review or change your plan from January through March. This is one of the main things people can do after December 7th, and most don't realize it. It gives Advantage members one more early year opportunity to fix something they didn't notice during AEP. Advantage plans and drug plans also use special enrollment periods, SEPs. These are life event windows that let you make changes when certain things happen, like moving or losing other coverage. Medigap works under a different system. Medicare supplements have a 6-month open enrollment period when you first turn 65 and have Part B. After that window, your choices depend on the company's rules and the guidelines in your state. Here's the real takeaway. You still have options after AEP, but the options depend on the type of Medicare plan you have. Knowing which rules apply to your plan helps you avoid delays and avoid missing better choices. If this helped you understand Medicare a little better, subscribe or share this video with someone who needs it. And if you want a simple guide to follow along with, the free Medicare Starter Kit is linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.